Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have just about 15 to 20 minutes and I'm on my lunch break, and I really wanted to get some journaling in. So let's just jump right into it. I think I want to work more in my traveler's notebook here. This is a weekly spread that looks like this. And actually, I don't think I've shared my recent pages with you, so I'll just do a really quick flip through and share with you some of my pages for these past several weeks. And yes, I wanted to catch up in my traveler's notebook as well as my Hobonichi, but realistically speaking, I'm thinking I will probably only have time for the traveler's notebook here. And then I just have all of these other bits and bobs that I wanted to add. I'll just do a quick flip through of the Hobonichi as well. I think I will eventually I'll be doing a flip through of my August pages. Sorry, these are images of or doodles that my kids did. And then I have the August pages that I'll probably have to flip through once I'm kind of completed with the page spreads, but just thought I would do a quick flip through of some of the pages that I've done. I was originally thinking of doing maybe just a watercolor catch-up and doing some doodles, but I don't think I'll have the time, and so I might even jump back and forth. Let's finish the week of August 19th and just go from there and see how much time I have. Yes, like I said, I probably only have about 15 minutes or so on my lunch break, and yes, I wanted to do a bit of catch up in my journals and have fun with you here. I ordered the sticker from Jane the Crazy, and that arrived in the mail, and so you can see the close-up of the stamps here from Malaysia. And she also had a Malaysian flag in there as well, and some other paper goods, so that I wanted to put that in there. Then I also opened some Happy Mail from Valerie. This is the stamp that was taken from, I think there was a stamp caravan in Malaysia at this shop here. So that's very unique and different, so I wanted to add that in the journal. I'm going to rip this because it's a little too large. I'm ripping both ends just to keep it consistent. So let's glue that in there. Oh, I finished this tape runner. Let's grab the other one here. So summer break just came and left so quickly and so fast. Like it always does, right? It goes by so quickly. And kids had a blast, I hope. And you know, at the beginning of the summer holiday, I always tell myself, okay, we have to stick to the same type of sleeping schedule and making sure that they don't stay up too late. And in the beginning, it's always okay, and then near the end, it's just totally out the window. Let's stick this one here, August 25th. which is a Sunday. I usually, with this weekly spread, I usually like to include the beginning of the week. Sometimes I'll do the middle of the week as well, and then I always like to have the date for the end of the week in here. This little sticker was from some packaging that I went to a shop, and this was on the bag, so I peeled that off from the bag and stuck that down. And I think I also, oh, this is for the next week. This one is just another packaging item. We went to Costco and my husband bought this, I don't know how you would say, it's not really waterproof, but the material's made of some kind of waterproof type of fabric, and he thought it would be good for camping. Actually, he's using it now for whenever we go to the pool, because it's easy to just stick in the wet clothes inside. And so I think I want to tip that in. It's quite thick, so I'm a little bit hesitant, but at the same time I want to put it in there, so I think I will stick this in and I'll just tip it in because I like the color of it as well. So I'll tip it in on both ends or both sides so that it doesn't come off. I'll explain what I mean in a bit here. So I'll tape it on this side, and then I'll also tape it on this side so that it adds a bit of strength. Usually if an item is like just a simple piece of paper, I'll just adhere it on one end and not on both ends, but because this is quite, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's quite it's a cardstock. It's thicker than cardstock for sure, so I think I'll add it on both ends there, and it'll add a bit of sturdiness to it. I will do this one I will keep for a different day, and then Jane, I was going to cut like the silhouette and stick it here maybe, or maybe here. I'm not sure yet, so let's leave that for now, and then let's go to the next page. And so like I said, I will do the journaling bit off camera so that it saves a bit of time. Let's start off with the date. I added some watercolor. I've been with the Hobonichi, I've been just doodling, as you can see, and using a lot of my watercolors. And then when I use, let's say for example, I colored this in yellow and then I still have some yellow bits on my brush, I sometimes use pages like this, and I'll make little dots later so that I don't waste the watercolor on the brush. You can see here I've done it here as well, and so sometimes I'll do it in the Hobonichi and sometimes I'll do it in the Traveler's Notebook, which is nice. It adds a bit of color. Oops, I added too much tape there, but let's stick this in. And this is just some Happy Mail from Diana. I want to add maybe, oh, that's so cute. Let's add that in there. This is one of those clear PET tapes. I'm unfortunately not sure who the artist is. That's really cute. So you can see it's just, it's like a clear tape. I think I'm just going to cut the top part. not totally fussy cutting it, but just removing the excess border. I mean, there's no reason to do that. Sometimes I find that, for example, if I want to journal like right here, and if there's a big piece of plastic, then I can't journal, and so that's the reason why I do a semi-fussy cut, I guess you can say, and so that I can use every bit of paper space for journaling. And I know you might be thinking, but you don't do a lot of journaling in here, which is true, but if that time does come where I do want to do some journaling there, then there is that paper section available. I hope I'm making sense. I feel so rushed and so out of shape, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Like, I haven't done a video in some time because of the summer break, so I feel really out of it because I haven't done it in a while, but yes. And these are some of the places that we visited during the summer break. Yeah. Oh, this is from Jane. All of the paper items were in here, but I feel like I could be used in my junk journals, so I might keep that off to the side. I ended up keeping some packaging. I don't know if I'll add it in, but it's just too cute, and so I cut it out. I kept the packaging, but like, look how cute that little polar bear is. It's called the Shirokuma Roru, and it's just a simple roll cake with some fruit inside. So I don't know if it will make the cut for my journal, but I just kept the packaging for now. And we also visited the Ashio Copper Mine Museum. These two places I think will have to be like a separate journal with me session, as they were quite big events, and for those types of events I usually do like a spread in here, my traveler's notebook, and sometimes I just feel like journaling. I'll do that in here as well, and so I think I'll end up doing that in this journal. I would like to hopefully do that and share with you some video clips, but if I can't get to it, I will definitely put some video clips or small little video clips of these places near the end of this video so that you can take a look. This was a wristband that we used for this indoor swimming park. And yeah, my daughter drew this. It's just too cute to put in the garbage, so I don't know how I'm going to incorporate it into the journal, but yes. So this is just some candy wrapper. And then also, I went to this yarn shop on this same day. Oh, I was going to use this one here. This little circle cut, but I think if I do it like this, then I will know where it is. So I'm gonna, hopefully you can see, let me bring that up closer to you. Yeah, I think I'll punch it right about here, and then I will know where this shop. So I think I will punch it just about here so that I know where this punch is, or where this card is from. This idea is from Erin Ware. She did, oh, this was a while back, but she used a punch. I think hers was square though, if I'm not mistaken. And so there, she took ephemera from her daily life, and instead of keeping like the whole card, which you, of course you can keep, she just took bits from her daily life and stuck them in her journal. So that's what I will do for this date as well. It's such a good way to keep like a little snapshot look at your week or day. This one I purchased from Tokyo Hands like a very long time ago, but I think it's probably easier for people to purchase in North America. I feel like these types of die cuts are, like die cut punches, are so hard to find in Japan. Like the scrapbooking supplies are not very common, or it's not common for where I am located. Okay, so let's see what else I can work on. So I'll do a bit of journaling there and there, and if I always need extra journaling space, I can write on a separate piece of paper and also just tip it in as well. So I'm not, I'm never too scared, or I'm always all about sticking all the lovely fun ephemera and things in here. Let's add the end of the week, August the, oh sorry, it's now September the 1st, and that's when the Hobonichi release was. I'm curious to know if anybody ended up purchasing anything from Hobonichi, or if you had, I think there was a lot of issues with checking out from the page. And I'm not sure, this is not going to work because it's waxy. So let's take some glue here. My daughter ended up with my glue stick. And she has this, like, it's called odogu bako, but it's like a toolbox, I guess you could say, where there's scissors and papers, rulers and glues, and it's a one simple box that you have to keep in your desk so that when it's time to use, that you just, everyone has their own kind of toolbox set of stationery goods. And she ran out of the glue stick, so she has taken over mine. And so that's why I ended up using that glue here, but yeah, it works just fine. And I think I want to add some stickers here. But yeah, if I'm curious to know if anybody ended up purchasing anything from Hobonichi. There was a bit of an issue with checking out. I unfortunately, I had things in my cart and it was emptied out many times. I think a lot of people had, unfortunately, a lot of people were encountering the same issues, and I think eventually things worked out where, I don't know what the original issue was, but Hobonichi, I guess, fixed their servers or whatnot, and people were able to check out again, and items were put back in stock. So I'm curious to know if you ended up buying anything from Hobonichi. Okay. And then the travel stickers, I haven't really figured out what I want to do yet, but it looks like I'm at the 20-minute mark. I should get back to work. And this one I want to stick in here eventually as well. But I think I'll do it after I finish this spread. And for those that are curious, I don't sit down and do the full spread in one go. Because this is a weekly from Monday to Sunday, I just do like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Okay, I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.